Imagine a time when the glitz and glamour of Hollywood was overshadowed by controversy and disdain. The 1960s brought forth a group of actresses who, despite their talent and charisma, became polarizing figures in the eyes of the public. These women, often at the center of scandals, faced backlash that shaped their careers and reputations. Some were criticized for their outspoken views, while others were caught in the crossfire of personal dramas that played out in the tabloids. Their larger-than-life personas captivated audiences, yet also sparked intense dislike among fans. The clash between their on-screen allure and off-screen behavior created a complex relationship with the public. As we delve into the stories of these actresses, we uncover the reasons behind their unpopularity, revealing a side of Hollywood that is often overlooked. The tales of rivalry, scandal, and public perception paint a vivid picture of an era where fame came with a heavy price. Known for her frantic energy, Geraldine Page was a remarkable character actress who captivated audiences with her intense performances. She brought a unique depth to her roles, making her stand out in the film industry during the 1960s. One of her most notable performances was in the film Sweet Bird of Youth, where she portrayed a complex character that showcased her incredible range as an actress. This role earned her an Oscar nomination, highlighting her talent and dedication to her craft. Page's ability to convey raw emotion and vulnerability made her a favorite among directors and audiences alike. Her performances often left a lasting impression, as she could transform into a variety of characters, each with their own struggles and stories. Despite the challenges she faced in Hollywood, her commitment to her art never wavered. Page's legacy as a talented actress continues to be remembered, even as opinions about her may vary. Her contributions to film and theater remain significant, marking her as a unique figure in the entertainment world. Claudia Cardinal's exotic beauty and powerful performances helped redefine what it meant to be a leading lady, particularly in films like The Leopard. Born in Tunisia to Italian parents, she quickly became a symbol of elegance and strength in the film industry. Her striking features and captivating presence on screen drew audiences in, making her one of the most recognized actresses of the 1960s. In The Leopard, directed by Luciano Visconti, she played the role of Angelica, a character that showcased her ability to convey deep emotions and complexity. This film not only highlighted her talent, but also solidified her status as a major star in European cinema. Cardinal's performances often challenged traditional gender roles, presenting women as strong and multifaceted characters. She starred in various genres, from drama to comedy, always bringing a unique flair to her roles. Her collaborations with renowned directors and actors further enhanced her reputation. Despite her success, she faced criticism and was sometimes labeled as one of the most hated actresses of her time, often due to the intense scrutiny that comes with fame. Nevertheless, her contributions to cinema remain significant, and her legacy continues to influence aspiring actresses today. During the 1960s, Jane Fonda emerged as a highly controversial figure, largely due to her strong political activism. She became well known for her outspoken opposition to the Vietnam War, which sparked both admiration and backlash from the public. Fonda's activism was not just limited to her words. She took significant actions that drew attention. She traveled to North Vietnam in 1972, where she met with soldiers and made statements that many Americans found offensive. This trip earned her the nickname Hanoi Jane, and she faced severe criticism from veterans and their families. Despite the backlash, Fonda also gained a loyal following who admired her courage to speak out against what she viewed as an unjust war. Her actions highlighted the deep divisions in American society during this tumultuous time. Fonda's willingness to challenge the status quo made her a polarizing figure, embodying the spirit of the 1960s, where many were questioning authority and advocating for change. Her legacy as an actress intertwined with her political beliefs continues to spark discussions about the role of celebrities in social issues. Joanne Woodward brought method acting to new heights in the 1960s, captivating audiences with her intense performances. She was known for portraying complex and emotionally raw characters that often explored the depths of human experience. Her dedication to her craft allowed her to delve into the psyche of her roles, making her performances feel authentic and relatable. However, this depth and complexity did not always resonate with mainstream audiences. Many viewers found her characters challenging or difficult to connect with, which led to mixed reactions to her work during that era. Despite this, Woodward's talent was undeniable, and she earned critical acclaim for her performances. she became a symbol of a new wave of acting that prioritized emotional truth over traditional Hollywood glamour. Her ability to convey vulnerability and strength in her roles set her apart from many of her contemporaries. While some may have viewed her as one of the more polarizing figures in Hollywood, her influence on the craft of acting and her contributions to film during the 1960s remain significant. Julie Christie emerged as a prominent figure in the 1960s, embodying both sophistication and the spirit of counterculture. Her performance in the film Darling earned her critical acclaim and multiple awards, showcasing her talent and versatility as an actress. This role not only highlighted her acting skills, but also positioned her as a symbol of the changing times, reflecting the desires and struggles of a new generation. Christie's unique style and presence made her a muse for fashion designers and filmmakers alike. She became a trendsetter, influencing the fashion world with her elegant, yet edgy looks. Her ability to navigate the complexities of her characters resonated with audiences, making her a beloved figure in cinema. Despite her success, she faced criticism and was sometimes labeled as one of the most hated actresses of her time. This paradox of being both adored and criticized illustrates the complexities of fame in Hollywood. Julie Christie's legacy continues to be felt, as she remains an iconic figure who represents the blend of glamour and rebellion that defined the era. Fonda's acting in films such as Barbarella and Clute earned her critical acclaim, showcasing her versatility and boldness both on and off the screen. In Barbarella, she played the title role of a space adventurer, which allowed her to display a unique blend of charm and strength. The film became a cult classic, remembered for its imaginative visuals and Fonda's daring performance. Her portrayal of Barbarella was not just about the character's physicality, it also highlighted themes of female empowerment and sexual liberation, which resonated with audiences during the 1960s. In Clute, Fonda took on a more serious role as Bree Daniels, a call girl who becomes entangled in a murder investigation. Her performance was deeply layered, revealing vulnerability and resilience. This role earned her an Academy Award for Best Actress, solidifying her status as a talented and respected actress. Fonda's ability to tackle complex characters set her apart from many of her contemporaries. Beyond her film work, she was also known for her activism, often using her platform to speak out on social issues. This combination of talent and commitment to causes she believed in made her a polarizing figure in Hollywood, earning both admiration and criticism. Fonda's bold choices in her career and her willingness to challenge societal norms contributed to her reputation as one of the most talked about actresses of her time. Her films not only entertained but also sparked conversations about gender roles and personal freedom, making her a significant figure in the cultural landscape of the 1960s. Maggie Smith earned acclaim for her sharp wit and dynamic range in performances like The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie, a role that showcased her incredible talent and ability to portray complex characters. In this film, she played a passionate teacher who influences her students in profound ways, earning her an Academy Award for Best Actress. However, her no-nonsense attitude did not charm everyone in Hollywood. Some found her straightforwardness and strong personality off-putting, leading to mixed feelings about her in the industry. Despite this, her talent shone through, and she became a respected figure in theater and film. Smith's performances often carried a blend of humor and seriousness, making her a unique presence on screen. Her ability to tackle diverse roles, from dramatic to comedic, solidified her status as a versatile actress. While some may have viewed her demeanor as unapproachable, it was this very quality that contributed to her memorable performances and lasting legacy in cinema. Sharon Tate's beauty and charm captivated audiences in the 1960s, making her one of the most promising actresses of her time. She starred in several films, showcasing her talent and grace. Her performances in movies like Valley of the Dolls and The Fearless Vampire Killers highlighted her ability to blend innocence with a touch of allure. Despite her rising fame, her life took a tragic turn when she became a victim of a brutal murder in 1969. This horrific event shocked the world and overshadowed her accomplishments as an actress. Tate's legacy is often remembered not just for her roles, but also for the tragic circumstances surrounding her death. Many fans and film historians reflect on her potential and the roles she could have played had her life not been cut short. Her beauty and talent continue to resonate, making her an enduring figure in Hollywood history. The impact of her life and untimely death remains a poignant reminder of the fragility of life in the entertainment industry. Catherine Ross embodied elegance in films like The Graduate where her performance captivated audiences and showcased her talent. In this iconic role, she played the beautiful and enigmatic character of Elaine Robinson, who became a symbol of the 1960s. Her ability to convey deep emotions with subtlety made her a standout in a time when many actresses were vying for attention. However, despite her undeniable charm and skill, her mysterious allure often kept her at a distance from her fans. This distance, while intriguing, limited her mainstream success and made her a more enigmatic figure in Hollywood. While many actresses of the era embraced the spotlight, Catherine chose a more reserved approach, which may have contributed to her being perceived as less accessible. This choice, while preserving her unique persona, also meant that she did not achieve the same level of fame as some of her contemporaries. Her performances in films like Butch Cassidy and The Sundance Kid further solidified her status as a talented actress, yet her reluctance to engage with the public eye kept her from becoming a household name. This combination of elegance and mystery defined her career, making her a fascinating figure in the landscape of 1960s cinema. Her legacy remains one of a talented actress who, despite her limited mainstream success, left an indelible mark on the film industry. Barbra Streisand's explosive talent and larger-than-life personality in the 1960s made her a significant figure in Hollywood, drawing both admiration and criticism. Her role in the film Funny Girl showcased her incredible singing and acting abilities, earning her an Academy Award. However, her strong presence and unique style also led to mixed reactions from audiences and critics alike. Some praised her for breaking the mold of traditional leading ladies, while others found her boldness off-putting. Streisand's distinctive voice and emotional depth resonated with many, making her a beloved icon for fans of musical theater and film. Yet, her outspoken nature and refusal to conform to Hollywood standards often placed her in the crosshairs of public scrutiny. This duality of being both celebrated and criticized defined her career during this era, as she navigated the complexities of fame and artistic expression. Her impact on the entertainment industry remains undeniable, as she continues to inspire future generations of artists. Transitioning from a child star to a leading lady, Natalie Wood became a prominent figure in Hollywood. She began her career at a young age, captivating audiences with her talent and charm. However, her rise to fame was not without challenges. Wood's personal life was often troubled, marked by tumultuous relationships that drew the attention of the media and the public. Her marriage to actor Robert Wagner was particularly scrutinized, as their passionate romance was filled with ups and downs. The couple's relationship was a topic of gossip, especially after their divorce and subsequent reunion. Wood's struggles with her personal life often overshadowed her professional achievements. Despite her success in films like West Side Story and Rebel Without a Cause, the constant scrutiny of her relationships and emotional struggles made her a target for criticism. Many people viewed her as a complex figure, caught between her public persona and private turmoil. This duality contributed to her being one of the most talked about actresses of the 1960s, often facing backlash for her choices and lifestyle. As her career progressed, the pressures of fame and the weight of her personal issues continued to affect her. Wood's story is a reminder of the challenges faced by those in the spotlight, where talent and success can sometimes be overshadowed by personal struggles and public perception. Catherine Deneuve's icy elegance and ethereal style made her an unforgettable figure in the world of cinema during the 1960s. She became a symbol of beauty and sophistication, particularly through her role in films like The Umbrellas of Cherbourg. In this vibrant musical, her portrayal of a young woman caught in a love triangle showcased her stunning looks and unique charm. However, her distant persona often left some viewers feeling disconnected. While many admired her grace and poise, others found it hard to relate to her characters. This sense of detachment contributed to a mixed reception among audiences. Deneuve's performances were marked by a cool demeanor that some interpreted as aloofness. Despite this, her talent was undeniable, and she became a muse for many directors. Her ability to convey deep emotions with subtle expressions added layers to her roles. This complexity made her a fascinating figure in Hollywood, even as some viewers struggled to connect with her on a personal level. Following her unforgettable role in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, Janet Leigh's career took a path no one could have anticipated. Playing Marion Crane, Leigh delivered a performance that would etch her into cinematic history and define her as a scream queen of her era. The infamous shower scene, a masterclass in suspense and psychological terror, left moviegoers shaken, but it profoundly affected Leigh herself. The scene's shocking brutality invited audiences to grapple with an unexpected mid-story twist, disrupting traditional narrative conventions. For Lee, the scene became synonymous with vulnerability. Filming it was so impactful that she avoided showers for years afterward, always keeping her bathroom doors open and remaining on edge. This unsettling depiction of mortality also marked a turning point for her career. Though she had been celebrated for roles in films like Scaramouche and Little Women, the transition to darker, more psychological cinema was polarizing among fans. They now saw her less as the sweet leading lady, and more as a figure steeped in tragedy and intensity. This division contributed to her inclusion on lists of controversial or divisive actresses of the 1960s. Yet, despite the mixed reception, Lee's ability to capture the moral ambiguity and psychological nuance of Marion Crane left an enduring legacy. Lee herself admitted that working with Hitchcock was momentous, albeit final. The director felt her character's violent demise left such a lasting imprint that collaborating again would complicate audience perceptions of her. Behind the scenes, the impact extended into Lee's personal life. Psycho altered how she related to the medium and provoked threats from thrill-seeking fans who conflated her with the traumas her character experienced. While the FBI intervened to address these dangers, nothing deflected the psychological weight of being immortalized as an icon of horror. Stint by stint, her later performances leaned into this more mature, shadowed persona, although they never eclipsed her earlier charm. Her journey illustrates the double-edged sword of fame in the Hollywood of the 1960s, a space where reinvention was possible, but seldom risk-free. Lee's shift into darker roles transformed her reputation, leaving audiences simultaneously awed and divided. Samantha Eggar earned acclaim for her complex performances, particularly in The Collector, a film that showcased her ability to portray intense and darker characters. In this movie, she played a young woman who becomes the captive of a disturbed man, a role that required a deep emotional range and a strong presence. Eggar's performance was both haunting and memorable, earning her a nomination for an Academy Award. However, her choice of roles often leaned towards the darker side of human experience, which did not always resonate with mainstream audiences. Many viewers found it challenging to connect with her characters, leading to mixed reactions to her work. Despite her talent and the critical praise she received, Eggar's intense portrayals sometimes placed her in a category that was not widely embraced by the public. This complexity in her performances contributed to her reputation as one of the more polarizing figures in Hollywood during the 1960s, as audiences grappled with the emotional weight of her roles. Melina Mercouri was a prominent figure in the 1960s, known for her powerful performances and strong political beliefs. Her activism, particularly against the military junta in Greece, made her a controversial character in Hollywood. While some admired her courage, others viewed her outspoken nature as divisive. In her film career, she gained significant acclaim for her role in Never on Sunday, where she portrayed a spirited and independent woman. This performance showcased her talent and earned her critical praise, solidifying her status as a respected actress. However, her political stance often overshadowed her artistic achievements, leading to mixed feelings about her in the public eye. Mercury's commitment to social justice and her ability to embody strong female characters contributed to her complex legacy. Her life and career reflect the intersection of art and activism, making her a memorable figure in the history of cinema. During the 1960s, Liv Ullmann became a prominent figure in cinema, largely due to her powerful collaborations with the renowned Swedish director Ingmar Bergman. Their partnership produced several films that showcased Ullmann's remarkable talent and ability to convey deep emotional pain. Her performances in these films often revolved around themes of suffering, isolation, and existential despair, which resonated with many viewers but also sparked controversy among critics. Some praised her for her raw and intense portrayals, while others found her roles too heavy and difficult to watch. This division in opinion contributed to her reputation as one of the most polarizing actresses of the decade. Ullmann's work in films like Persona and Cries and Whispers highlighted her skill in expressing complex emotions, making her a significant figure in the world of art cinema. Despite the mixed reactions to her performances, Ullmann's contributions to film during this era solidified her status as a talented actress who was unafraid to tackle challenging material. Her legacy continues to influence actors and filmmakers today, showcasing the lasting impact of her work in the 1960s. Mia Farrow's fragility and emotional depth captivated audiences in the 1960s, particularly with her performance in Rosemary's Baby. In this film, she portrayed a young woman who becomes pregnant under mysterious and terrifying circumstances. Her ability to convey fear and vulnerability resonated deeply with viewers, making her a standout actress of the era. However, despite her talent, her personal life often overshadowed her professional achievements. Farrow's relationships, particularly her tumultuous marriage to filmmaker Andre Previn, and her later involvement with Woody Allen, drew significant media attention. This scrutiny sometimes led to public perception that overshadowed her artistic contributions. Critics and fans alike were fascinated by her life story, which included her experiences as a mother and her humanitarian efforts. While her performances earned her acclaim, the complexities of her personal life often became the focus of discussion, leading to mixed feelings about her in the public eye. Farrow's legacy remains a blend of her remarkable acting skills and the controversies that surrounded her. Deborah Kerr's poise and sophistication made her a standout in films like The Innocents, where her performance captivated audiences with its depth and nuance. She portrayed complex characters that often grappled with inner turmoil, showcasing her remarkable ability to convey emotion through subtle expressions. However, some viewers found her elegance too distant, leading to mixed feelings about her on-screen presence. This perception of aloofness sometimes overshadowed her talent, as critics noted that her refined demeanor could create a barrier between her and the audience. Despite this, Kerr's contributions to cinema during the 1960s were significant, as she starred in various acclaimed films that highlighted her versatility. Her ability to embody both strength and vulnerability resonated with many, even if her polished exterior did not appeal to everyone. Kerr's legacy remains a testament to her skill as an actress, even as opinions about her style and approach to acting varied widely among audiences and critics alike. Breaking boundaries, Honor Blackman became a notable figure in the 1960s, especially for her role as a Bond girl in the film Goldfinger. Her character, Pussy Galore, was not just another pretty face. She was strong, independent, and assertive, traits that set her apart from many female characters of that era. This fierce independence made her a controversial figure in more traditional circles, where women were often expected to play more submissive roles. Blackman's portrayal challenged the norms of femininity and showcased a woman who could hold her own against the iconic James Bond. Her performance in Goldfinger left a lasting impact on the Bond franchise and on the portrayal of women in cinema. While many admired her for breaking stereotypes, others viewed her independence as a threat to the conventional image of women at the time. This duality in perception contributed to her being one of the more polarizing actresses of the 1960s. Despite the mixed reactions, Honor Blackman's legacy as a pioneering figure in film continues to resonate, highlighting the complexities of female representation in Hollywood. Brigitte Bardot became a symbol of French charm and cinematic enchantment during the 1960s. Her beauty and talent captivated audiences around the world, making her one of the most recognizable actresses of her time. However, her outspoken nature often led her into controversy. Bardot was known for her candid remarks about French society, which sometimes sparked criticism from the public and media alike. She did not shy away from discussing sensitive topics, including her views on immigration and animal rights, which polarized opinions about her. While many admired her for her boldness and authenticity, others found her comments offensive or inappropriate. This duality in her public persona contributed to her being labeled as one of the most hated actresses of the era. Despite the backlash, Bardot's influence on fashion and film remained significant, and she continued to be a prominent figure in popular culture. Her legacy is a complex mix of admiration and disdain, reflecting the challenges faced by women in the spotlight during that time. Barbara Steele's haunting beauty made her a standout figure in the world of Gothic horror films during the 1960s. With her striking features and intense gaze, she became known as the queen of this genre. Her performances often involved complex characters that blended seduction with a sense of danger, captivating audiences while also unsettling them. This eerie on-screen persona, however, was not universally embraced. Some viewers found her style too unsettling or her roles too dark, leading to mixed reactions from the public and critics alike. Steele's work in films like Black Sunday and The Pit and The Pendulum showcased her ability to evoke fear and fascination simultaneously. Her presence in these films contributed to the eerie atmosphere that defined many horror classics of the time. While she garnered a dedicated fan base, her unique approach to acting and the types of roles she chose did not appeal to everyone. This division in audience reception placed her among the more controversial figures in Hollywood during the 1960s, as her performances often sparked debates about the nature of horror and the portrayal of women in film. Despite the mixed feelings about her work, Barbara Steele's impact on the horror genre remains significant. Her legacy as a pioneer of Gothic horror continues to influence filmmakers and actors today, proving that her haunting beauty and eerie performances left an indelible mark on cinema. Julie Andrews became a beloved star for her wholesome roles in musicals like Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music. Her enchanting voice and charming presence captivated audiences around the world. In Mary Poppins, she played the magical nanny who brought joy and adventure to the lives of the Banks children. This role showcased her incredible singing talent and ability to connect with viewers of all ages. Similarly, in The Sound of Music, she portrayed Maria, a spirited young woman who brings music and love to a troubled family. These performances solidified her status as a leading lady in Hollywood. However, despite her immense popularity, some critics found her image too polished. They argued that her roles often lacked depth and complexity, making her seem more like a perfect fairy tale character than a relatable human being. This criticism highlighted a divide between her adoring fans and those who preferred more gritty, realistic portrayals in film. Nevertheless, Julie Andrews' contributions to cinema during the 1960s remained significant, as she brought joy and inspiration to countless viewers. Her legacy as a talented actress and singer continues to endure, even as opinions about her image vary. Captivating Hollywood with her stunning beauty and remarkable talent, Elizabeth Taylor became one of the most iconic actresses of her time. Her performances in films like Cleopatra and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf showcased her incredible range and earned her multiple Academy Awards. However, her extravagant lifestyle often overshadowed her professional achievements. Taylor's numerous marriages, including her high-profile unions with actors Richard Burton and Eddie Fisher, sparked intense media scrutiny and public debate. Many viewed her personal life as a series of dramatic episodes, which fueled controversy and led to her being labeled as one of the most hated actresses of the 1960s. Despite the gossip and criticism, Taylor continued to shine in her career, winning major awards and maintaining a loyal fan base. Her ability to navigate the complexities of fame and personal turmoil made her a fascinating figure in Hollywood history, leaving a lasting impact on the film industry and popular culture. Marilyn Monroe became a symbol of beauty and desire in Hollywood, captivating audiences with her charm and talent. She starred in many popular films, showcasing her comedic skills and stunning looks. However, behind the glamorous facade, her life was filled with struggles. She faced personal issues, including a troubled childhood and difficulties in her relationships. These challenges often overshadowed her career, leading to a complex public image. Despite her success, she battled insecurities and sought approval from those around her. Her untimely death in 1962 shocked the world and added to her mystique. Many viewed her as a tragic figure, a woman who could not escape the pressures of fame. This duality made her a polarizing icon. Some admired her while others criticized her lifestyle. Even today, her allure remains strong as people continue to discuss her life and legacy. Marilyn Monroe's story is one of beauty, talent, and tragedy, leaving a lasting impact on Hollywood and beyond. Delphine Seyrigg's presence in French cinema during the 1960s sparked a mix of admiration and criticism. Known for her avant-garde roles, she captivated artistic audiences with her unique style and enigmatic performances. Her ability to embody complex characters made her a favorite among filmmakers who sought to push boundaries. However, this same quality led to a divide among viewers. Many mainstream audiences found her performances too aloof and difficult to connect with. This perception often overshadowed her talent, as some viewers struggled to appreciate the depth and nuance she brought to her roles. Seyrigg's work in films like Last Year at Marienbad showcased her ability to convey emotion through subtle gestures and expressions, yet this subtlety was sometimes lost on those expecting more conventional portrayals. As a result, her mystique became a double-edged sword, earning her both devoted fans and detractors. The contrast between her artistic acclaim and mainstream rejection highlights the complexities of her career and the evolving landscape of cinema during that era. Ursula Andress became an international sensation as the iconic Bond girl in Dr. No, captivating audiences with her stunning beauty and unforgettable presence. Her portrayal of Honey Rider, emerging from the sea in a white bikini, set a standard for future Bond girls, and solidified her status as a sex symbol of the 1960s. However, this label often overshadowed her acting talents, leading many to view her primarily as a glamorous figure rather than a serious actress. Despite her striking looks, Andress had a diverse career that included roles in various genres. From comedies to dramas, she worked with notable directors and actors, showcasing her range beyond the Bond franchise. Yet, the image of the sultry Bond girl lingered, making it difficult for her to break free from that mold. Critics often debated whether her beauty was a blessing or a curse, as it sometimes eclipsed her performances. This complex relationship with her image and talent defined much of her career in Hollywood during the 1960s. Ruth Gordon became a beloved character actress in her later years, known for her unique blend of comedic and eccentric performances. Her style often polarized viewers, as some found her quirkiness delightful, while others were less enthusiastic. Gordon's ability to bring a distinct flavor to her roles made her stand out in a time when Hollywood was filled with glamorous leading ladies. She embraced characters that were often unconventional, showcasing her talent for both humor and depth. Her performances in films like Harold and Maude and Rosemary's Baby highlighted her range, allowing her to shift from light-hearted comedy to intense drama. This versatility contributed to her reputation as a skilled actress, even if her eccentricity sometimes divided audiences. Despite any mixed reactions, Ruth Gordon's contributions to film and her memorable characters have left a lasting impact on the industry. Her legacy continues to be celebrated, reminding us of the importance of individuality in acting. Sophia Loren's sensual beauty and captivating performances made her a standout figure in the 1960s film industry. She portrayed passionate, independent women who resonated with audiences around the world. Her roles often showcased her strong character and emotional depth, allowing her to connect with viewers on a personal level. Loren's boldness in choosing roles that challenged societal norms sometimes ruffled feathers among critics and audiences alike. Her striking looks and talent earned her numerous accolades, including an Academy Award, which solidified her status as a leading actress. Despite her fame, Loren faced criticism for her daring choices and the way she embraced her sexuality on screen. This boldness was both celebrated and condemned, reflecting the complex attitudes toward women in Hollywood during that era. Loren's ability to navigate the challenges of fame while remaining true to herself made her a unique figure in the industry. Her legacy continues to influence actresses today, as she broke barriers and redefined what it meant to be a woman in film. Audrey Hepburn was the epitome of grace and charm, captivating audiences with her classic beauty and elegant demeanor. She became a beloved figure in Hollywood, known for her roles in films like Breakfast at Tiffany's and Roman Holiday. However, her squeaky clean image and seemingly perfect persona led some critics to label her as too perfect. This perception created a divide among viewers. While many adored her for her talent and style, others felt that her polished image lacked depth and authenticity. Critics argued that her perfection made it hard for audiences to relate to her characters. Despite this, Hepburn's performances often showcased her ability to convey vulnerability and strength, challenging the notion that she was merely a flawless star. Her humanitarian work later in life added layers to her character, showing that there was much more to her than just her on-screen presence. The complexity of her public image continues to spark discussions about the nature of celebrity and the expectations placed on women in Hollywood. Gena Rowlands is known for her raw and naturalistic performances in independent films. Her acting style brought a unique depth to her characters, often portraying emotionally intense situations that resonated with many viewers. Critics praised her ability to convey complex emotions, making her a standout in the film industry during the 1960s. However, this same intensity was not universally appreciated. Some audiences found her performances overwhelming, leading to mixed reactions. While many admired her talent and dedication, others felt that her approach was too much for the screen. This divide in opinion contributed to her reputation, as she became one of the more controversial figures of her time. Despite the criticism, Gena Rowlands continued to take on challenging roles, solidifying her place in cinematic history. Her commitment to authenticity in her craft remains a significant part of her legacy, influencing future generations of actors. Anne Bancroft's intense performances in films like The Graduate stirred strong reactions among critics and audiences alike. Some viewers found her roles too dark, while others admired her boldness in tackling complex characters. In The Graduate, she played Mistress Robinson, a role that challenged social norms and explored themes of seduction and disillusionment. Her portrayal was both captivating and controversial, leading to divided opinions. Critics praised her ability to push boundaries, showcasing a depth of emotion that resonated with many. Bancroft's willingness to take on such challenging roles set her apart in Hollywood during the 1960s. She was not afraid to delve into the darker aspects of human relationships, which made her performances memorable. This complexity in her acting style contributed to her reputation as one of the most talked about actresses of her time. Her legacy continues to influence actors today, as they strive to find the same balance between vulnerability and strength in their performances. During the 1960s, Shelley Winters underwent a remarkable transformation in her acting career. She became known for her quirky, yet deeply empathetic performances that resonated with audiences. Winters had a unique ability to portray complex characters, often bringing a sense of vulnerability and strength to her roles. This talent did not go unnoticed, as she received multiple accolades for her work during this decade, including prestigious Academy Awards. Her performances in films such as The Diary of Anne Frank and A Patch of Blue showcased her range and depth as an actress. Winters was not just a performer, she was a storyteller who could evoke a wide array of emotions, making her characters relatable and memorable. Her ability to connect with the audience set her apart in a competitive industry. As she navigated the changing landscape of Hollywood, Winters left an indelible mark on the film industry, solidifying her legacy as one of the most talented actresses of her time. Shirley MacLaine's humor and unconventional beliefs made her a standout figure in Hollywood during the 1960s. Known for her vibrant personality, she often brought a unique perspective to her roles, which resonated with audiences. However, her outspoken nature stirred controversy throughout her career. MacLaine was not afraid to voice her opinions on various topics, including spirituality and personal freedom, which sometimes put her at odds with more traditional views in the industry. Her willingness to challenge norms and express her thoughts openly earned her both admirers and critics. While many appreciated her authenticity and boldness, others found her views too radical for the time. This divide contributed to her reputation as one of the more polarizing actresses of her era. Despite the backlash, MacLaine continued to thrive in her career, showcasing her talent in a variety of roles that highlighted her comedic timing and dramatic range. Her legacy remains a testament to the complexities of being a woman in Hollywood during a transformative period. Tippi Hedren became a well-known actress through her work with the famous director Alfred Hitchcock. Their collaboration began with the film The Birds, which showcased her talent and beauty. However, the relationship between Hedren and Hitchcock was not just professional, it was marked by tension and conflict. Hitchcock was known for his controlling nature, and he became obsessed with Hedren during their time working together. This obsession led to a difficult and often uncomfortable working environment for her. Despite her success in films, this troubled relationship overshadowed her career. Many people remember her for the iconic roles she played, but the struggles she faced behind the scenes often took center stage. Even after her time with Hitchcock, Hedren remained an important figure in Hollywood, known for her resilience and dedication to her craft. Her experiences have made her a symbol of the challenges faced by women in the film industry during that era. Diana Rigg redefined femininity in the 1960s with her unique blend of elegance and strength. She became a polarizing figure in Hollywood, especially known for her role as Emma Peel in the iconic television series The Avengers. In this role, she portrayed a character who was not only intelligent and resourceful but also fiercely independent. Rigg's portrayal challenged traditional gender roles, showcasing a woman who could be both glamorous and formidable. Her unapologetic attitude resonated with many viewers, but it also drew criticism from those who preferred more conventional representations of women in media. Rigg's ability to balance charm with assertiveness made her a standout actress of her time. She often took on roles that highlighted her strength, making her a symbol of the changing attitudes towards women in the 1960s. While some admired her for breaking barriers, others viewed her as a threat to the status quo. This division in public opinion contributed to her status as one of the most hated actresses of the era, as her bold choices and refusal to conform to societal expectations sparked debate. Rigg's legacy continues to influence how women are portrayed in film and television, as she paved the way for future generations of actresses to embrace their strength and individuality. The 1960s were a time of great change in Hollywood, where the lives of actresses often became as dramatic as the roles they played. Many of these women faced intense scrutiny from the public and media, leading to a complicated relationship with their fans. Some actresses were criticized for their bold opinions on social issues, challenging the norms of the time. Others found themselves embroiled in scandals that overshadowed their talents, making headlines for reasons unrelated to their work. The pressure of fame took a toll, as personal struggles became public spectacles. Rivalries among actresses added fuel to the fire, creating a culture of competition that was both fierce and unforgiving. Despite their undeniable skills and contributions to film, these actresses often became symbols of what the public loved to hate. Their stories reveal the darker side of fame, where the pursuit of success could lead to alienation and backlash. The complexities of their lives remind us that behind the glamour, there were real struggles and challenges that shaped their legacy.